From traffic jams to a bunch of goals to a goal scoring machine returning, WSL Matchday 2 has finished. We were lucky enough to be at Man City's first home game. Man
Lucky.
City versus Brighton. 2-1 it finished. How eventful was our journey there, Kirsty?
Awful. Awful. I
Eventful.
had a meltdown in the car on the way there. It was horrific because I thought we were going to get there late. We did get there late. We
We
missed the
got,
Euros
yeah.
trophy. We missed the welcome back to the teams. Like, we literally got there at 7:15.
For a half seven kickoff.
Bearing in mind, it takes us 45 minutes to an hour normally. We left our house at 4:30. It took us 2 hours, over 2.5 hours to get there. Like, at one point, I was like, "We're not gonna get there," and he's going, "The sat nav's going up," and I was like, "Whoa, I can't deal with this." For anybody who doesn't know, I've got ADHD. Think it's clear, but yeah, it stressed me out. But when we got there, it was nice. Casey was waiting at the seats for us. Big up Casey for coming down. But then when we started playing football, same crap as it.
Yeah, it didn't make up for it, did it?
No.
City started really, really slow. They couldn't play the ball. They were really struggling. Everything was going back to Kiara Keating. They just couldn't build up the way that they normally build up. And I think part of that was to do with Brighton. Brighton was so good at pressing the ball.
Thanks, Frank Kirby, for ruining my Friday night even further to start
Yeah,
off with.
she got the goal, didn't she?
Yeah,
She played
14
really
minutes in.
well. She played really well. Michelle Ajuman deserved more than she got out of that game.
Do you know the only thing she got though?
It's a card.
A booking.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Brighton done well. I think the game plan was good. They seem to always have the same game plan going to the Joy Stadium. They just press really high up and they just counter attack and it did start to work. I'm quite impressed with Brighton. Obviously their first game was dreadful. It was a stalemate, wasn't it? But you know, it seemed to look a lot better at the Joy. City took a while to get into it. Their attacking three looked good. It was the midfield and the defense that just took a really really long time to get going.
Very rusty.
What was it? 1-0 half time.
Yeah, 1-0 half time, and then Bunny Shaw managed to pull one out the bag in the 58th minute, which was quite nice. Because I felt like we'd got somewhere. And then it wasn't actually until the 74th minute when Yui scored, and I actually caught that goal on camera, and it made me very, very emotional. Actually,
A great goal.
it was a great goal. Big up Yui, and then obviously there were no more goals in it after that. But I'm just gonna put it out there: City were awful in the first half, and that's coming from a City fan. Like, we played horrendous. It did not look like our usual team, and if it would have played like that in the second half as well, I'd have just cried all the way home because it took us long enough to get there. For us to lose, it'd have been awful. But I think in the second half, we'd woken up, we'd gelled together a lot more. A couple of people switched around, and it made a massive difference. And I mean, Fajino being back made a massive difference. Caroline coming on made a massive difference. I think Bene had a really good kind of match to start off with.
Well, she got player of the match,
Yeah,
so she
well,
might have.
yeah, clearly she might have. I mean, I did expect a bit more from her, but I think she stood well for her first home game. But the sight of our injury bench already made me quite nervous. So, but it was nice to see Alex Greenwood was back. But yeah, I don't have any more to say about
It's
it.
yeah,
It
that's the
depressed
thing.
me.
We
Like, it
jumped
was.
through it. We jumped through it so quickly, but it was because of how just nothing really happened. Like City had a couple of chances in the second half. Brighton had a couple of chances in the first half, but it was a lot of missed passes.
High energy game though. I feel, it was just kind of bang, 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 bang,
Yeah,
bang.
it
But
was
then when
very
you
end to
watch
end.
it back, it wasn't necessarily as exciting as I'd maybe have hoped for the first game at home. But
It was very end to end, but not in terms of chances. It was like Brighton would press City really high up. City would either lose the ball or break it forward. City would then start to have an attack, then lose the ball, and then Brighton would attack again, and then either have a chance or lose the ball. And it was not really, no one really took hold of the game. Like City normally, they just keep the other team in their half and they just play it around them, but they just couldn't do it. So yeah, we might be jumping around it. This City section might be the worst section, but it reflects the game genuinely. I thought Carolyn was really good coming on. I thought Lauren Hemp just didn't have the service that she needed. Bunny Shaw had a bunch of chances again, but just couldn't finish. Just purely because of just not being 100% match ready yet. I think she'd done some really good bits, and she did get the goal, but a couple of the times she's a really good ball from Hemp's gone in. She's jumped up to head it. It's hit the top of her head and gone out. So I think she'll be firing on all cylinders very soon. Give it a couple of weeks. It'll probably be when you play us that she starts turning up. But
Most likely.
yeah, I think she done well. Fajino was really good. But apart from that, there's just something missing at the minute. And like I did say, City would win the league, and I do think they will. And I think these games where they just kind of drag themselves through it will be the ones that make them win in the end. So yeah, I don't think it's worrying times yet, but something's coming at City.
Do you know what did cheer me up on Friday night though?
Go on.
Before City had actually managed to win, the fact that Arsenal played West Ham, and for a good 20 minutes, you were 1-0 down. Why were you 1-0 down?
Because I think Arsenal are probably the only team on the planet that can score 6 goals and still only win 5-1. Like, yeah, DVD just got a bit bored of winning, I think, and just
Head-butted the pole
yeah,
almost
just
backwards.
it was like, have you ever seen the football animes where they kick it so hard the goalkeeper catches it and falls into the
Yeah,
goal?
it was like
It
that.
was similar to that. She kind of caught it across, just hit the post, and the ball went in.
It was very much
Terrible.
like that.
But goalkeeping standard was not great, because if you watch the first goal, Frida's goal, she literally hits it straight down the middle. It's a beautiful assist from Mead. She plays it through the legs of one of the defenders. But Frida hits it straight on at the goalkeeper, and she kind of her arm just goes over the ball, and the ball just goes underneath her. Shocking. I do worry about Arsenal, and I know people in the comments and stuff are saying last week that I don't know what Charlie's on about. Like, Arsenal are really good. Yeah, the
It was an
scorelines are
easy
good.
team.
The scorelines are good, and two easy teams
Easier
that
teams.
we've conceded against. So I really worry that we're going to go and play a good team, and we are going to concede more goals. But we seem to be scoring a lot, so I don't know at the minute.
If it comes down to goal difference, I definitely think you would finish higher
It's
than
us or
us.
United.
It'll be you or United. I think that will have goal difference make a massive difference for you. Said it twice.
It's just the one thing we need to work on is being really sharp at the back, because we're not. We're not at the minute.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
Arsenal
anyone
fans
is.
are going to think that you're not great because you've gone out and you've moaned about their team, which is also your team. But Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans are the only fans, and United actually, that can't take feedback. Just saying.
I don't know. I feel like that's the one thing that we need to work on. We looked way better in the passing department. We looked sharper from the get go. It's just that the defending. But look at it. Everyone's conceding.
Yeah.
All the top teams conceded. So maybe it won't matter. Maybe it won't matter.
Who knows? Another very close game.
Just before we jump into the
Go
next
on.
game, sorry, Russo got what she deserved in that game. I think she got 2 goals, an assist, which if you're a fantasy player like
She got me
Kirsty
32
is,
points. Thank you.
captain. But yeah, let's move on.
I'm
we are
good.
running through these.
We are, but it's been a long half week.
Arsenal men's kick off in 20 minutes to play the Champions
Yeah,
League.
we
that's
filmed
why.
this 2 days later than normal, guys. So everybody's been messaging me going, "Is there going to be one this week?" You've now got it. Chelsea Villa, Villa Chelsea. That was a very close game, and Chelsea fans are going to be like, "We won 3-1," but it was a very, very close game. It was kind of very much like the Brighton City game. It was end to end. It was the Daily Brightness derby.
Oh yeah, of course it was.
Both clubs actually promoted that as well. But Agabiva Jones scored. Then Ebony Salmon in the first half, and then it was very, very level.
As if you just skipped over Ebony Salmon's goal like that.
It was good. It was
No,
good.
it was
Go back
good.
to it.
You
Cheer
were
me up.
not.
I
Not
was.
a chance.
I was.
Mate, she lobbed the keeper from like 30 yards out. Are you joking?
Charlie was cooking Sunday dinner, and I was like, "Charlie, look at this!"
Mate, it was a right finish.
She deserves more credit than she got for that.
From you as well, she deserves more credit.
Give her credit on the day. Let's not be particular about it. It was then obviously a debut for Alyssa Thompson, which was very strange to see. Very strange to see. Not sure why she's at Chelsea. Anyway, let's move on. She could have picked a better team, but she did not. Then it was really unfortunate. Miss Boken scored an own goal, which then made it 2-1.
Or whose goal did she deny?
No comment.
Is it because you don't know?
No comment.
Kira Walsh.
No, I knew it was Kira Walsh.
Yeah, of course you
Kira
did.
Walsh.
Kira Walsh shot from outside the box. It bounces off. It's going wide, by the way. That's why it's an own goal.
I'm not giving her no credit for nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
And then Missy Bokens went off, bless her. And then, lo and behold, after I think 30 months out, Sam Kerr was back. 20 months is ridiculous, by the way. That's like 3 seasons? 2 seasons. 2 seasons.
It's been a while.
But then she managed to score.
Just about.
Just about. It was a messy goal. Like, it was a messy goal.
It was a
Nobody
goal line,
can say it
goal line
wasn't.
scramble and a half.
But she got a 100th goal. First game back after that long off. She's become a mother in that time as well. And she got a 100th goal. So big up Sam Kerr.
Yeah, I'm happy she's back. I like her as a player. She just gets it done. And like, funny I say that because that is Chelsea at the minute. Like they're not looking great. They haven't looked great, but they just get the results when they need the results, and that's a champion. That's a champion team.
I mean, the highest rated player according to Flash scores for Chelsea was Natalie Bjorn with 7.7. Neve Charles got 5.7.
Wow.
She also got injured.
She's not started well at all, though.
No, she hasn't. And I think there are I think if Chelsea want to retain the title and also win the Champions League and everything else that they want to win, do the quadruple, they've got a lot to work on. And that's not me. Charlie's dad often tells me when he's watched the podcast, hi Kev, often tells me that I slander Chelsea quite a lot, but this is more, it's not me slandering from the fact that I don't hate, I hate Chelsea, it's the fact of, it's a professional judgment, and I think anybody would say at the moment they've not started well and they do need to make some massive kind of
6 points
changes round. It's 6 points, but if you look at that WSL table,
2 games doesn't matter.
Tottenham are also on 6 points.
Doesn't matter.
So are United. So are Arsenal.
Yeah, in 2 games it doesn't matter. Like Chelsea getting the games out the way that they need to get out the way.
Yeah, I guess
and they're still up there because they've won both games.
What's that like?
Exactly. Performances don't matter when you get the results. It really doesn't. And City is a testament to that. They played well against Chelsea, didn't get the result. Chelsea haven't played. Chelsea haven't played well in both games. Like they're not free flowing and fluid like they have been last season, and they've still got 6 points. You can't complain. And the only 2 teams that are above them are teams that have scored like 10 or 11 goals.
Ridiculous. We'll get on to that in a minute.
You take it.
I'm gonna laugh at United. Next game was Leicester Liverpool. I'll be honest, it was a bit of a dry game. I turned it off.
I think your prediction might be right.
There were other games that were better. I did say Leicester would beat Liverpool again.
Gareth Taylor.
They did.
Again.
I've said it though, didn't I? I said right as soon as Gareth Taylor was signed, I said it's not going to work out. I said it on the podcast last week. Like, it's not going to work well. I don't see him finishing the season. I think he's gone halfway through.
Yeah, it depends, doesn't
because
it?
Liverpool, again, it's only 2 games, but Liverpool haven't managed to get any points from that. Leicester beat them 1-0, and Leicester, by the end of it, only had 10 women as well. Like, they had a player sent off in the 56th minute. So, who knows? Again, Liverpool lost quite a lot of players in the transfer window. Could that be why? They've sold, they've not replaced, they've lost the likes of Olivia Smith to Arsenal. Taylor Hines to Arsenal. There's been quite a lot of big kind of names leave them, and it doesn't really appear they've done much to replace them.
Yeah, but also is, new manager, new ideas, 2 games in,
I mean, but we could argue the same at City. New manager, 2 games in, we've only managed to win 1 of them.
Yeah, you can argue. It's a good argument. It's a good argument.
Yeah.
It's a great argument.
Next thing, we'll go until London City Lionesses versus United. Before we talk about the game, I just want to make a point about United. Because they clearly did a better job than their kit man at getting the job done. Because when they turned up for their Champions League game last week, half of their team's boots had gone missing in transit, along with their shin pads. So when they got to the other end, they had to go out and emergency buy new shin pads and new boots. So, but before I'm nice about United now, United did win 5-1. However, I've argued this with other people. Connor Roberts, you're one of them. It was London City Lionesses.
Who you put to finish like 6th?
Yeah, but still, they're not. They're still an easier team though. They're just gelling. They're just finding their feet. And they lost to Leicester last week. They beat Leicester last week. Leicester are an easy team. So I genuinely think that it might not be as easy for them as time goes on.
I don't want to hear none of this negativity around United. They look so good. Oh my God, they look so good. Sandberg looked unbelievable.
And Jess Park's really fit.
Jess
in there,
Park
and it
looked
really
great.
upsets
Mallard
me.
is having an unbelievable season.
I can't be nice about it. I can't do it, guys. I'm a City fan.
They
I'm
look
never
so
going to be
good.
nice about United. If they win the Champions League, if they drop into the Europa League, the women's equivalent, if they win another trophy, then I might pipe down. But for now,
No, I don't even
no.
think that. I don't even think that. Like, if they do win
Just-
something, cool. If they don't, fair enough. But like, they just look so good. They're such a good unit at the minute. Like everything looks really good. You've got Maya Letitia scoring and assisting as a centre back. Like, I think
Yeah.
everything just looks good for them. I think the test will be when they play. You know, it's the same as Arsenal. You'll see what
Hard
happens when they
team.
play a big team because Chelsea have only it's only Chelsea that have played one of the top 4. So
Hi.
it'll be interesting to see. It really will. I think that will be when the test really makes sense. But I think they'll look really good this season. And I'm kind of a bit gutted that I put them to finish 4th because I don't think they'll finish there.
Do you know what? I am going to be honest though. United have started really well. It does upset me that they've started as well as they have. Especially the way that Jess Park's gone in. She got an assist. She scored. Like, she's clearly having the time of her life. And United do have potential to probably finish higher than us again. And I hate to say that because I know that I'll come back to bite me on the backside if they do. But I do think with the minimal signings that they've done, it's actually not made that much of a difference so far. But again, when they play a big team, that might be when cracks start to show. I mean, you've lost Millie Turner again. Millie
Oh
Turner was
yeah, I
just
forgot about
back. They've
that.
lost Millie Turner. Some people have said it's a dislocated knee. Some people have said she's done her ACL. There's a lot of speculation about it. Nothing official has come out as of yet. But she was seen at full time on crutches with a leg brace on. So it is a knee, but they just haven't said what it is yet. But I think she will be a massive loss for them. I know they managed without her, but at the same time, she's a key player for them. So who knows what will happen? Who knows? Who knows? Next, Tottenham, Everton. Everton, Tottenham.
I can't believe Everton looks so good against Liverpool and then they go out and they lose 2-0 to quite frankly the worst performing team of the first week.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Well, I don't think they were the worst performing team if you're looking at it that way.
Of the first week.
Yeah.
They just
They
only just beat West Ham because they had the penalty and that game was like one of the worst games.
I'd
We
said
we
London
said
City
it last
Lionesses
week.
had the worst start, but
No, in terms of performing in that
yeah,
match
no,
against
you're right.
West Ham, we were saying nothing happened.
You're
Literally
fair.
nothing happened in
And
that
to be
game.
fair, the Everton Tottenham game wasn't exciting either. It really was not exciting in the
I
slightest.
genuinely thought Everton would go and really beat them because Tottenham looked beatable, but 2-0 is crazy. Beth England again, like popping up. She got an assist in that game. Like
Yeah, it's not. I
it's
don't
weird.
know. I have a funny feeling about the WSL at the minute.
Yeah, anyone could beat anyone at the minute.
Yeah,
It's weird.
and literally nobody is taken prisoner. Like I think there's going to be some games that even Chelsea don't win. I think this will be the season, and I know Chelsea fans are going to say, "Oh well, we've won 24 now." You have, but that's got to come to an end at some point. It's just when, and I might regret that because now Sam Kerr's back, it could change the game massively. But we'll wait and
No,
see.
it'll take her a while.
We will wait and see.
Speaking of Chelsea,
Speaking of Chelsea, Chelsea women's, I'm going to big them up for this actually because I think it's a really, really lovely thing that they are doing. They are working with Hammersmith and Fulham to provide free home game tickets for domestic abuse survivors. To provide empowerment and community at
That's
Stamford Bridge. So I thought that was quite cute to put in the
that is,
podcast
yeah.
for this week. Do you know what else is really cute and also relates to Sam Kerr? So because we are filming this on the Tuesday, we have managed to, or Han, thanks Han, appreciate you.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have managed to secure tickets for the Lionesses versus Australia.
And Brazil.
And Brazil. Lionesses versus Brazil, I'm excited about. But
Carolyn.
yeah, but Lucy's not going to play, let's be real. But my homeland team that I literally have tattooed on me are playing my second team because I adopted the Australians when Alana Kennedy came
And
along.
if the Tillies beat the Lionesses, I can't say anything because I've slandered the Tillies for a long time.
I will be posting a video about my dilemma on what shirt to wear, so keep an eye out for that one.
And keep an eye out for match 3 WSL. The fixtures we have got Everton versus London City Lionesses. I think that will be a great game.
London City win 2-0.
I think 2-2. We have another Friday night game for Man City. Tottenham
WSL,
away.
stop giving us Friday nights, please.
Tottenham
Beg.
away.
Tottenham away.
3-1 Man City.
4-0. Bunny Shaw's going to come out and absolutely squish them.
Why is there no Saturday WSL games, by the way?
Because of
Why are they on
the new
Fridays?
schedule, and it's
Friday.
driving me mental. Thank you, Sky Sports. But if you want to work with us, feel free to send the request.
So, and then the 12 o'clock games is Villa Liverpool.
3-0.
I think 1-1.
Okay.
Brighton West Ham.
2-1.
To
Brighton.
Yeah, I agree. Chelsea Leicester.
12-0. No, I'm joking. Probably 5-0. I don't see Leicester scoring.
I do 4-1.
Oh, okay.
And then Man United Arsenal.
I think it's going to be boring, and I think it's going to be a draw. Leicester's going to want to go. Olivia Smith's going to want to go. I'd say.
Yeah, I think a draw just because it's at Leigh Sports Village.
Yeah.
If it was Old Trafford, I would have said they'd probably beat us at Old Trafford, but Leigh Sports Village, I think it'll be 1-1. I think Arsenal will score first, and then I think we'll just be camping in our box for the whole game.
Well, you'll have to do the analysis on that one as well because I'm actually at Lewis Capaldi on Sunday.
Yeah, great. We'll both.
So Charlie might do a solo
depressed.
podcast, or you both
We
get.
might both be depressed.
Just realised what you said. But it will mean a late podcast again, so you do have to bear with us, guys. We are back at work now, and we have very, very busy lives. And it will mean probably filming on a Tuesday again. But you will get the podcast. It will still be out next week. Just don't know when.
I just want to just shout out Tom Arch.
Shouting out loads of people this week.
WSL 2, Charlton are top of the league. So big up Tom Arch.
So we are doing Start Bench Sell every week. If you want to get included in a podcast episode, get it over to us. Follow our Instagram, send us a video on there. This week we have got James, who is the boot wizard, who is also part of Squad Goals, that has sent us one over. Now, for context, Charlie, he did say in the message that he sent me with the video that we have to make it clear that these players in their prime.
Okay.
Not necessarily their current state. And neither of us have seen the video ahead. So last week I'd seen it. The week before Charlie had seen it. This week neither of us have seen it.
If it's that, it's going to be Alex Scott, Jill Scott.
We will put James's links down in the bio as well, though, so you can follow. But
take it away.
Okay, guys, I'm old, so I'm going to make you choose between some legends for Start, Bench, Sell. I've got Alex Morgan, my girl. I've got Marta, and I've also got Christine Sinclair. Have fun.
Okay, then, legend time. This is it's a good one. We've not had anyone bring up legends before. So I.
Or are you going first?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would sell Sinclair.
Okay, why?
I would see these two. I don't know. I would start Marta just because I've always liked Marta, and I would bench Alex Morgan, and I don't feel that that's right. I don't know. That's tough,
Do you know what? To be fair,
I just love Marta.
I'd have said the same, but I can offer reasonings behind mine because I
love
know a bit
Marta.
more about them. Marta obviously retired, came back again. I still think she is in her prime at this point. She is.
She
Come
can't
on.
even play a full
No,
match.
no, no,
bless
no,
her.
no, no, no. But she's still more than capable. She is a very good player to watch. So I would start her. He laughs because he doesn't actually know who most of these people are. I would play. I would bench Alex Morgan because she is. I can't look at you. I've always felt she has a good presence on the pitch, and I've watched more of her in the NWSL towards the end of her career. But obviously, with everything she did for America and the US national team, and kind of pushing that movement forward, I would have to have her on my bench because you need her there as motivational, even if she's not playing.
So I know nothing, but we've
And-
still got the same answers.
Yeah. And I'd sell Christine Sinclair because I didn't actually really know much of her until she was due to retire.
Well, they played in the same team, Alex
Yeah.
Morgan and Sinclair.
So
So I know nothing.
I'm really sorry, James. You're probably really disappointed with our answers. I'd be intrigued to know what your thoughts are, though. That would be interesting. But yeah, if you really want to put us on the spot, guys, send us over the most rogue kind of start bench cells you possibly
And
can.
don't put Kelly Smith in it because I'll just put Kelly Smith at start because she's my favourite player of all time. So.
Oh, I've got one now. Kelly Smith,
No.
Alex Scott, Rachel Yankee.
It's literally going to go in that order.
Why?
Because they're my top 3 favourite players. 1, 2, and 3. So there you go.
That is such a cop out. That is a cop out. Anyway, we'll wrap it up for this week. I'm really sorry, guys, that this has probably been not the best podcast you've ever seen from us, but we are exhausted and we promise we will be back with the energy next week. And we will probably, hopefully, have more to talk about because I will have watched the games from home rather than us just having a grumpy weekend because City nearly ruined my weekend. So, yeah. See you next week.